What's up, guys? I have a very cool knife for you today. This is the Jeff Park design Crossbones. This, now, as you all have probably already know, CRKT made a knife that looks pretty much identical to this. In fact, let me go ahead and I'll put a picture of the CRKT Crossbones up above this, and you can kind of see like it's pretty much exactly the same. You'll notice this flipper tab has a hole in it. The only other things that are really different, I'm sure that the specs. Let me do that too. I'll go ahead and put the specs of this mid-tech version and the specs of the CRKT, so you can see the differences between the mid-tech Crossbones and the CRKT Crossbones. But I'm pretty sure that the size and weight are pretty much identical. Now, what I don't know, or what is different, is the steel, the materials, and the steel. We'll talk about that. And I don't know if the CRKT Crossbones has action like this, because this is some of the best action that I've had in a knife. It's very, very, very good. Let's talk about this. So you have this very slender blade here. It comes down to a nice, good cutting performance on the edge here. So the steel is CPM 154. The only markings is Jeff Park design right there. No other markings on the blade, so very nice. And then you have this titanium handle, which he's anodized. And this is all a solid piece, even though right here it looks like two pieces. It's just the way they polished the flats there. So this show scale is one solid piece. These are steel screws. You have a back spacer with the lanyard. The pocket clip is a little tight. Let me show you what it looks like in the pocket. It's a little tough to get it in and out, but it's good deep carry. So the only complaint I have about it is it's a little tough to get in and out, but that's not too big of a deal. Then you come over here to the lock side, and you have a piece of titanium. I believe this is titanium. Let me double check. Yeah, that's a titanium liner lock insert, and it runs along the whole side of here. And then you can see it right there. So they milled out this side of the titanium and put a little liner in there. And the only thing, I have been getting a little lock stick, but I'm sure it will go away. But the action on this is just phenomenal. The only other knife I have that has that kind of action, drop shut action, is my Wee knife. It has my Ferrum Forge Archbishop, made by Wee knife. It has heavier blade. This is able to do that. This has a very light blade, and it's just very good. Yeah, snaps out amazing. Little flipper tab, but that's all you need. It rockets out. I really want to know if the CRKT Crossbones has this kind of action. I mean, if it gets close to this kind of action, it's worth it. Ergos, there is a little jimping right here. This is what it looks like in the hand. You can get a full 4-finger grip on it. Okay, you can put your hand, it's a semi-rounded crowned spine, not all the way, not like a Chris Reed, but it's pretty good. So this jimping right here is not that good, because I find myself wanting to come up like that on the thumb. being that it's a liner lock, you can squeeze it and you're not gonna affect the lock bar or anything. But yeah, it's a great job. Came pretty centered. So that is the Jeff Park custom / mid-tech Crossbones. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.